watching A Feline Carcass. This is just a redo on a previous video on an abandoned channel I used to do prior to this one, but I don't care. Funny content is funny content. Why do we do New Year's resolutions anymore? What's the point exactly? What? To prove to ourselves that yet again for another year we're consistently terrible at committing to ourselves and keeping ourselves disciplined enough to actually make permanent improvement in our lives? Are we that addicted to disappointment, self-loathing that hard of a drug for us? We vaping the copium of trying yet another false attempt at changing. Meanwhile, the reality is another 365 days of getting internally pissed and upset we have yet to actually either start or stay committed without some kind of superficial reward to motivate us. Unless you're like me, and your main fuel source is spite, anger, and general malicious revenge plotting. If you run purely on negative energy alone, I applaud you and welcome you to the comment down below so we can start chatting about how much we absolutely fucking hate people while we talk to said people. Anyway, if I had to give my own personal New Year's resolution, it'd be to stop being a bitch baby and make more content and do more things out of my comfort zone. I've gotten too used to just being okay, settled where I'm at, and I've been craving more in my life than I've been for years. So I've decided to disappoint myself this time by promising I'll go out, travel, and do more events, which just means I might just back out of my own plans last minute, say I'm tired or sick or something, then stay home and work on content some more because my comfort zone is also my personal hell. I apologize if you relate somehow. Get well soon. Regardless, I'm an introvert by nature. I much prefer being home by myself, not being bothered by anyone else. Anyways, as stated prior, I hate people. Maybe my New Year's resolution should be to learn how to not hate people anymore? Possibly turn over a new leaf, open up, be more vulnerable, and trying out to be a less guarded and defensive individual so I can garner more experiences with socialization in my short life. What kind of drugs would I be smoking and how do I stop, please? I'm like this because of people and their bullshit. I used to be a more open person until being open got me backstabbed multiple times and treated like garbage. Let's not with the trauma bonding. Yeah, moving on. I'm definitely going to make fun of people if their New Year's resolution has anything to do with exercise. Pattern recognition has made me cynical and horribly rude. I refuse to change. But okay, go ahead. Sign up for yet another gym membership, go for like a week, and then stop and regret your wasted time and money on something we both knew wasn't going to fucking last. Your New Year's resolution should have been just sitting down and wasting your time. You would have been more successful at completing a New Year's resolution for once in your short blink of life in comparison to the sun. Is this coming across mean-spirited yet? Good. Because the rest of this video is nothing but me spewing ranting drivel about how pointless this social trend is. Welcome to A Feline Carcass. Moving on. I dislike this idea that we're constantly expected from others to pipe up about our New Year's resolve and hope for the best that we achieve it. Unless you're a disciplined hard ass who actually makes the effort to push yourself to do things to improve, most of the time it's like a giant public humiliation scene where it's a turn-based effort to see who failed the worst every year. I keep rolling critical failures. Stop laughing. I don't have the stamina for this shit anymore. Maybe when I was like 19, I still had a sliver of hope that shit would turn on its head, but at 26 years old, I've come to the daunting realization for a while that life doesn't work like a Disney movie. It works more like if Scrooge McDuck genuinely was able to afford to build more prisons by making a profit bulldozing schools. Not like we're not doing that in reality anyways. I'm gonna double down and say the schools being bulldozed makes sense since clearly our education system has failed in such spectacular ways that the youth are actively getting the teaching industry to plummet into hell. I could do a whole video on that, but now's not the time. What was that about New Year's resolutions? Right? That's what this video is about? God damn it, ADHD. For those people who manage to make their resolutions come true, I also applaud you. You're the few people on the planet who actually deserve to reap the benefits of putting in effort trying and making sure you can finish what you set out to do. I could wish there were more people like you, but then I want to have the same amount of people to laugh at for failing miserably, and I can't have that. I hope everyone understands I'm one of the people I'm laughing at. I'm not fucking exempt. If anything, I'm more likely worse than the rest of you, because not only do I fail on purpose half the time, but I do it so I can make videos on this shit and be able to validate my own failure. Don't get me started on my issues. We'll be here all fucking day. Regardless, New Year's resolutions are stupid, pointless, and a waste of energy better spent on doing what you're already going to do instead of doing a thing you tell yourself you're gonna do and then simply just not doing it. Honestly, wouldn't it be easier instead to just announce New Year's continuations? I'm gonna keep eating donuts for breakfast despite the calorie and sugar intake being bad for my health. I'm gonna sit on the phone for 12 hours a day and forget that life exists outside of a screen. I'm gonna keep letting my laundry pile up on my chair in bed and not fold it despite being clean because it's easier than folding it and putting it away, despite that only taking me like 20 minutes to complete as a task. ask. Do not ask why that one was so specific. I have ADHD. Fuck you. New Year's continuations. I like that way better than resolutions because at least then you have a better chance of succeeding at one thing you already do. Guaranteed to be able to tell people, yeah, I completed my New Year's resolution successfully because I was already doing it before I turned it into a resolution. I'm so big-brained. My shit's so wrinkly it needs lipo and Botox. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed my angry ranting about this particular subject. Subscribe if you want to hear me rant some more, and explore the channel for more content like my recent Marvel Rivals video or my Helldiver shorts. This pissed off creature is gonna go rock their carcass. Deuces!